Hello, criminal justice students. This is Dr. Morrow. Within all of my BlackBoard courses, I wanted to try to make sure that everybody can navigate and find what they need as quickly and easy as possible. These are the courses that I'm teaching this semester. I have a couple online and then a couple of face-to-face. For instance, if we go to, now I'm going to go to the research method course, but all of these classes are going to be set up the same. So you'll be able to navigate your class just like the one I'm fixing to click into. But once you sign on to BlackBoard, you'll see the list of courses that you have that you're enrolled in. Once you click on a course, it'll open up, and it should open up most likely to the welcome page. The welcome page is going to explain how to navigate and show you what the buttons are for on the left side of the page. Okay, so in this case, this is the research method course, like I said, but this can be any one of the courses that I'm teaching are going to be set up the same. That way I try not to confuse y'all if you have me in several classes. Over here on the left side of the screen, you're going to have welcome, announcements, instructor, CV and syllabus, APA resources, and then this is the survey that's at the end of the course that they like for you to fill out when it's there. The lessons, okay, depending on how many weeks we have, it'll be over here to the left. You drop below that and you're going to have some more resources where this is the gradebook. This is a direct link to the discussions, but inside each lesson week you will also see that discussion that correlates to that week. Okay, this right here is messages. I typically don't use that very much, so if you message me, I ask for you to use the ASU email that you were given and just email me through that. That way I keep everything in one spot, because I forget to check messages because I have so many classes and so many students. When someone messages me through that, I don't get it in my email. So I would ask to use the email, and again, use your ASU email to email me your questions, comments, and concerns. Here are some resources here. Use them. Anytime that you go to a class, any class at ASU, you pay for those resources, so use them. Right here is going to be your library resources on how to find articles, books, and anything else that we might use for our research or trying to gain further knowledge in whatever topics that we're going to discuss. Use your library resources. When also inside the library, they have the writing lab. When we write things in our classes, use the writing lab. It's a free service to you, and they will help tutor you on to make sure that you get the structure and the format and style of the writing assignment correct. They will guide you through that process. I was talking to the person in charge of the writing lab, and they were telling me that they are supposed to be like a tutor and help make sure that you understand and get the information that you need that's required in my classes in order to pass those portions of the class. So that is on the left side. That's what you can manage that. Over here through the welcome page, it kind of says the same thing. Now I'm not going to read all this, but I put a little note here about communicating not only through email, and it does say email, but also communicating in person or anything else, any other way that you do your communication within your schooling. It says personal branding is the utmost important category that students must take serious in building successful lives. Building a personal brand is completed by gaining the highest level of knowledge and skills in the area of expertise. Throughout the academic journey and career, professional communication is key in building personal brands, business relationships, as well as professional reputation. Students need to take each opportunity composing emails and all other communications, including assignments, by being professional. Completing assignments builds the knowledge and needed skill sets to be successful. Professors and instructors expect students' level of communication to be professional, respectful, and using correct grammar along with proper tone, as well as following all other directions. So keep that in mind. Now, when you drop down below this, it's going to talk about ways to write your emails and ways not to write your emails when you communicate. And this goes along with other lines of communication as well. At the bottom, you have student resources. Y'all can scope that out. Again, if you need help, reach out and ask for help to these different resources. From there, when you go to announcements, I'm going to put this video in announcements. That way you have it so that you can navigate if you have questions and things like that that'll help you along. From time to time, I might do one of these videos to kind of help or give information depending on what's going on in class. But the announcements is where I will send to your email box input of what's going on in class. If a class is canceled, if there's further homework, or if there's several people asking me questions, I will send an announcement to clarify what's going on in class. From there, if you go to the instructor tab, I just put a little tidbit about me. Communication is key to succeed in life. If you do not communicate, professors do not know if and when students have questions, comments, or concerns. Throughout my life, I have served in emergency services as a firefighter, dispatcher, jailer, cadet leader at a juvenile boot camp, sheriff's deputy, and a police officer. Characteristics of situational awareness, attention to detail, hard work, and a never give up attitude are at the forefront of who I am. Most of all, I have an open mind to be a lifetime learner, building my personal brand and passion of educating others through my own real-life experiences. Research and investigations, as well as knowledge by training seminars, conferences, and other courses, building my expertise in areas such as participation levels in the polity, criminology, policing, and the technology used in the criminal justice system. Those are the things that I'm interested in and are researching at this time. So this instructor page is about me. So when you go to the CV and syllabus tab and you click on that, whoops, let's mess around. When you click on this, it'll give you like a resume of your professor, and it'll give you the syllabus for this course. And I'll let y'all do that. Your APA resources, this will be links and resources on how to follow those directions when I ask for y'all to follow APA form and style. This is where you get that information talking about APA. And here's some links that'll help guide you to that. But also, use the Writing Center. All right? If we drop down, this is not hot right yet, but when it towards the end of the semester, it'll work. When you go over here to lessons, there will be some information telling you about what chapter, what lesson week we are in. It's going to have the objectives. It's going to talk about certain information here. This is the first week in this course, so it's going to talk about the book. And then it's going to get a little bit more tidbit information. Okay? But as if you scroll back up, it says click here for lesson 1. So we click there, and we're going to see, yours will probably open up like this. It'll have a table of contents on the side, because I've created a module, and it's going to give us some input of your information. This is a different course for some of y'all, but it's going to break it down and give you a little bit of introduction. It's going to give you a little bit of tidbit of what to think, or ask yourself what to think about a certain situation. And we'll have PowerPoints. I may put in little videos when I discuss certain topics or certain areas of information. I will have a link, or I'll post the key terms. And then here is the lecture. For this course, it's all online, so that's why you're going to see so much information put online. It may vary depending on what we tackle with the face-to-face course. Over here, they have some stuff with research methods that's broken down. So I've also put that, instead of making this 10 miles long, I broke it down into chunks so that they can have that information. Then we talk about online or other media information that I want them to know that's on the line, so they can go scope that out. And then you'll have your assignment. Usually we'll have like a quiz, discussion, and assignment are the three things that you'll see at the end of the lesson. And that way, what you've gone through, what you've learned and consumed, then you're going to apply it to the assignment, discussion, and or quiz. Most likely, I will put in a section towards the top, like I always do, which I didn't put here, of kind of like what is expected of this week. That way I could tell you up front, and I can tell you at the bottom, you know, quiz, discussion, assignment, or whatever I assign for that week. Along with that, you can kind of see over here, you know, there's assignment. If we had a quiz and a discussion, it would be also right in this area here on this table of contents. So, for this class, or for this video, I just wanted to kind of show you how to navigate. So you are more welcome to push all around here on all these different buttons. As far as I know, you can't mess anything up. I've done all kinds of things. I don't think you can break it here. Always be polite, always be professional, and always ask questions if you have questions, comments, or concerns. I look forward for a good fall semester, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you, and bye-bye.